back with another video for this week, and today I wanted to share how I use Notion to stay organized. During Vlogmas, I made a vlog on how I stay organized, and Notion was one of the sources that I used and that I shared. And today I wanted to share how I use Notion to stay productive and organized and on task. So if you guys didn't know, Notion is a productivity software, and you can use this as a workspace with your team or by yourself, and I use it by myself. Notion has really helped me with productivity and organizing because you can write down all the to-do lists you have, all the plans and events you have for your calendar. You can write all your project notes down as well as your assignments. I use Notion to study as well, and I just use it in a way where I can put all my creativity into it and make it my own style. I hope you guys get to use it as well, and today I'm going to show you guys how I use it. Okay guys, so I have my computer right next to me and we're gonna start. Okay, so as you can see here, this is my home page. This is my page where I get to use it with everything, and I have all the locations on the left side and all these other navigation sources for yearly resources. When you scroll down, I have a little timer, little widget thing, and then I have my self-care stuff, my to-do stuff, my reminders, as well as my Spotify playlist on the side. I wanted to keep this in my best calm and aesthetic style, and if you guys can't tell already, my favorite color is beige, and I found this wallpaper on Pinterest. So you guys can actually change the cover and you can change it into any other image you guys like, but this is the way I have it right now, and this is also my icon. I called it the house cafe because I just use it at home and I wanted to make it in a cafe style, and as you can tell, I did brown colored call out little texts, and then I also made all my emojis in a brown and aesthetic white, black, beige, brown color theme, and I honestly really like how it's set up right now. My previous page was also made similar like this. I called it my home. It's kind of empty now that I took everything out, but this is how it looked like. Now back to my house cafe. So we're gonna start with my navigation sources. For home, I have school, and this is what I was telling you guys about how I stay studying, how I study. So for language arts, I have a project with all my notes, and I don't really like to write all my notes on here because I do need to use Google Docs for some assignments, but I write my rough drafts in my little notes here. I have this kind of project, and I have another project below it which I'm actually using right now. However, I don't have much, but there is a good amount. And I also use this toggle little typing text to make it easier for me, and I also have another extra math page which I did not get to start on and I did not continue on, but this is how I use it. I take screenshots and I write notes on my own with examples and little notes to remind myself, but this was a long time ago, so I don't really use it anymore. Below it, I have my school goals. I wanted to use this to stay on task for everything. I have Google Classroom, Clever, and a history page all linked. And then I also have all these tasks on what to do throughout homework or assignments or anything actually, just for school in general. And then I also had a school playlist, so I linked this right here. And also work hard, play harder. I like to add that. And then I also have my schedule. I was going to add and continue this, but I totally forgot and I don't really use it anymore. But this is another way you guys can stay on task for your schedule. Next to it, I have my resources. I have it for Google Classroom, Duolingo, and my math assignments link. And my Google Classroom just has all my classes linked on there. And then Duolingo, I don't have a class that I'm taking for languages, but I take it on my own, so I linked it. And my math assignments is what I take little online practice tests or through online books. Next to all of that is my widget of my last day of school counter. 4 months, 2 weeks, and 3 days to go. Below all of that, I have homework, tests coming up, and reminders. I actually use this in the very beginning of the year, as you can tell. September, October, November, and I stopped around December because I just started writing everything on my planner. Back to my homepage, I have a brain dump. I literally have like everything. I put my whole mind onto it and I vent everything, and it just feels nice, honestly. It's very therapeutic. And my wallpaper is my dog, and then a little teddy bear is my icon. But I have everything for school, for YouTube, for my calendar, all my reminders, and then I also have my diary linked. I actually don't journal on it much anymore, but I just made it easier for myself because sometimes I like to type out everything instead of writing things. So I did make one, but I haven't used it for a while. I have shopping lists because of course I need a shopping list, a to-do list, and then I also have my friends' little to-do list. And my favorite people on eBay, my same friend Maddie also made it, and yeah. Anyways, we're back to our homepage. For my calendar, you can also make this. This is my wallpaper and my icon. So I have a whole list in calendar of events and everything actually. And I actually use this not only for school, but just my in general personal life. Below my calendar is my Bible page. I actually don't use this much anymore, but I did add it just for myself to stay organized and stay on task of everything. And these are all with like the apps that I have, the Bible app that I have. So I have my plans, my favorite verses, my current favorite songs, and this was all through like last year, and then my prayer requests and my goals. I also have a page to stay alert, I guess, and remind myself of the money that I use. I actually haven't updated it as much because this was all like last year. Below that is my song workshop page. I'm actually gonna get out of it just so you guys can't see it, but it's actually a little page where my friend and I work on. We are trying to make our own song, and so I made a page for that just for notes. I also have another page for vent, because I love updating and venting everything. As you guys know, I have a diary, so I like to write everything of this. I haven't for a while, but I still like to keep it. Below that is also my recipes. I have all of this. I used to bake a lot, so I listed all my recipes, and I still keep on track of this just so it's easier for me. And lastly, I have my YouTube page, of course. So I have my main channel and my second channel, which I actually don't use much. I have my Vlogmas 2022 widget, however I do have to update it for this year. Above it is all my vlog ideas. I have a few crossed out, but I have a lot in mind. So pause the video and let me know what you guys think of all these ideas. I also have my Vlogmas 2023 list. I did not get any ideas yet, but I'm hoping to get some ideas by the end of the year. So that's about it on my whole home little navigation pages. And these are all the ones that I frequently use, like I open like a lot like throughout each week. So I like to link everything on here. Next to all of that is my 2023 section. So my 2023 page I recently made, and honestly I love the aesthetic, and I know I have the same cover, but don't blame me, like I love that cover. Below it is all my monthly little pages as well as my yearly goals. And for my monthly pages, I honestly love how it turned out. I got this inspiration from Google, just like literally search up Notion page inspirations, and I found one. So this is how I created mine, with a little widget again, and with all my little highlights and notes and all of these goals and everything. And then below that is my next page for my performances for band. These are all the lists I have for my concerts throughout this year. And I will not go and scroll around the whole calendar just to look for one single concert. So I listed all of these with the dates and the call time and if I did it or not. And we are halfway-ish there. My next page is called books. So I actually made this in my whole book reading stage, and recently I haven't gotten like a new book or anything, so I didn't update it. However, I have 4 books. And then the next page I have is called Places to Visit. I only have 3 places to visit, but they are good places. San Francisco and San Jose, these are just notes for when I went during the summer. I have Paris and Korea. I really want to go to Paris and Korea, so I made some little notes on where to go. This next page is gonna give you guys a little bit of a confusion. Yes, it's called Him. I have no boyfriend and I have no crush, but I did make one. My cover does look like this, and I just love the cover, so I kept it because I know I'm not gonna be able to find another one. I actually linked my diary before on here, but no, and I don't open that. So yeah, guys, no confusion here. I just like this page. I have a little timer clock counter once again. A self-care notes, drink water, diary, pamper. I don't drink a lot of water, so it's a problem. Below it is my to-do list, homework, edit. I have much more, but I just didn't edit it. And then my reminders. I have no reminders. I put on my phone instead. And then my Spotify widget. I honestly love this option. Like, this playlist I honestly really like. So it's public, so go check it out. But this is actually about it on my House Cafe page, my Notion page. I really love how everything turned out, and I'm gonna keep this for the rest of the year, hopefully. Maybe add more, and I'll update you guys if you guys want some updates. And not only this, but I actually have templates for you guys to use, and I'll link all of these down below. But I have one for summer, and you guys can easily duplicate these and make it your own style as well. I have one for spring, and I made all of these colors in the color of the month and season because that's great. And with this, I made my own style little page. It's called Bakery Cafe. Yes, I have a house cafe and a bakery cafe. And these, I made it the most aesthetic as you may imagine. Like, look at that. Like look. Like, look at that little cover, and look at these anime little drawings, and this calendar little thing. Like, no. Like, whoa. Yeah, I'll link all of these down below so you guys can use it, and hopefully you guys like it. So please give me some feedback in the comments and use it, because it's gonna help you guys. So make sure to try it out. It is 100% free, and I know you guys will love it, so make sure to try using it.